और मैं कंटिन्यू यही से कर रहा हूँ, पहले से जैसा कर रहा हूँ वैसे ही होता है यार, कभी कभी होता है और मेरे साथ बहुत बार होता है। सो तो आदत डाल दो भाइयों, कभी कभी लाइट जाता है यहाँ पे।
Oh, who's this?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding.
Oh, no.
Ah, see,
Yeah,
ये इतना पढ़
my
चुका है, मैंने
fiance,
स्किप कर
he
रहा हूँ।
probably...
and then?
And then... Some...
But didn't she?
Yes, she heard me out.
Well, that's good.
It is good.
Ah,
Well, see, he's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chihori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique.
Huh? Well, if
I think it'd go a
Good
long
night.
way. Your real experience is more powerful
Hello,
than all
Minimik.
those lies combined.
How are you, bro?
Hey, Olaf! Has Shiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Hello, Mini. And how are you? Not really good after losing my 50-50.
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
By the sea. Like, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Is it? Okay, it's full screen now. Now it's full screen, so I can change my screen here. Okay, let's. Not really good after losing my 50-50. And how many primos do you have right now? I know how it feels, yeah. पर मैं कुछ बोल नहीं सकता जिससे तेरे को अच्छा लगेगा, क्योंकि फर्क उससे कुछ पड़ेगा नहीं जब तक तेरे को कैरेक्टर मिलेगा नहीं. So I can't say nothing much about that. 300.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
Okay. Look for Miss Chiori.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go!
Did you read the paper today?
Near the sea बोला उसने. Hey, have you done this quest, Minimik?
There you are, Chiori!
Uh-huh. How did you know where I...
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't...
I'm not upset. I just want to sit here with me. The view's quite stunning. Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
Alright, don't mind if we do.
Well, how does it feel?
Screenshot.
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion.
How's this one? Hey,
Ones
it looks
that weren't
nice.
in line with traditional ways of doing things.
I have to
top of
zoom
that,
in. I don't have my phone right
I
now.
hated the idea of groveling and
I love
making
class.
outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over to that.
Well, that's a great dream to strive.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion.
मुझे अभी एक मिनट.
I had a lot of fun starting out.
कहाँ पर भाई,
Sure,
कहाँ पर?
I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion. Oh, you mean, yeah. She did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has
मैं
also
रोड से
become
जा
someone
रहा
else's.
था convenience so. Okay.
Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors.
I don't like duking it out in the press.
Last में भाई.
But if Charlotte's... I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
Sounds good. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So
Hello,
there's no need
Somesh.
to be
कैसा है भाई?
too upset.
Well, oh MaskAGAMIN-LIVE, it's going to be back. I want to hear once again.
When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate...
But your accessories! Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
वो भी ऐसे में. Thank you, bye.
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but... To tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma. And the vow I made, and for thinking about all that, I just...
What did...
The sea. See...
got what?
कोई ना बहुत मिलेगी बोले।
Come, let's
हाँ
take it
कोई
in,
ना
shall
भाई,
we?
हार भाई एक के क्या, इतने जल्दी हार मत मान।
Chiori, what?
इसको कोई आइडिया है शायद तक चियोरी को। I am good. How about you? I wonder you are also happy as me.
Chiori, why did you just jump
Why
into the
are
sea
you
all of a sudden?
so happy? But I am
Paimon,
happy.
what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
लाइव कैसे एंड हो गई थी?
Um,
लाइव कैसे एंड हो गई थी?
Lumi twirl? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's
भाई
pretty
लाइन
too.
चली गई थी और लाइन गई थी तो लाइव एंड हो
Paimon
गई।
gets it now. You want to use
और
things
लेकिन
like that as
लाइन तुरंत आ गई
accessories for your designs.
तो मैं नीचे गया और लाइन
Well,
तुरंत आ
now that
गई।
you hit the nail
फिर
on
मैं
the
बोला चल
head,
खाना खा के आ जा,
help me
चले
grab
जाता, निकल
some,
जाता।
would you?
फिर खाना खा के मैं आ गया
Leave
फट
it
से,
to us.
और फिर तुरंत तब तक नेट भी चालू हो गया था, तो फिर नेट चालू होने के 5-10 मिनट लगते ही है, तो 10 मिनट में नेट चालू हो गया और मैं आ गया। लाइव डबल कुछ और भी रहना है क्या अपने यहाँ पे?
These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the pretty Chiori, will these do?
मैंने लाइव एंड होने के बाद भी मैसेज किया था मेरे सेकंड अकाउंट में कि भाई लाइव इवेंट हुई है, तो तूने वो मैसेज रीड नहीं किया हारू भाई? Check voice. Okay. Sorry मैं देखता हूँ क्या लिखा है. If I suddenly went out from my life or my data to locate my application. Now 50% done. Check voice. What do you mean by voice? Okay. Voice problem in stream. Hello. Are you able to hear me right now? अभी सुनाई दे रहा है भाई? यस यस यस, हाँ मैंने तुम्हारे मैसेजेस पढ़ा भाई अभी। मैं बोल रहा था कि लाइट गई थी तो मैं नीचे खाना खाने चले गया था, फिर लाइट आ गई तो फिर मैं आ गया वापस। तूने अपना डाटा 50% यूज कर लिया है जेंशिन के लिए, कि जेंशिन 50% डाउनलोड हो चुका है और तेरा डाटा खत्म हो चुका है। ऐसे दोनों सेम ही है। अब ओके डोकी। ओके ओके और मैं रेडी हो गया। बस यहाँ पे थोड़े से वायरिंग वगैरह मेरे दिमाग खराब कर रही थी और उसको मैं सही कर रहा था और हो चुका है सब कुछ यहाँ पे सेट। हेलो शैंक्स, कैसा है भाई? वेलकम भाई वेलकम। वैसे अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही मैंने पूछा कैसा है तू, ठीक है?
I've also collected a pretty big batch,
बस
so
हमारी
we should
स्ट्रीम
have
बंद हो गई
enough.
थी। और
make
मैं
some
वापस
new
आ गया उस सीन के
designs?
लिए.
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
कुछ नया बनाने वाली है बंदी. अच्छा.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it.
Bye
If
sir,
I
Vignesh,
skip
see you
out on
tomorrow.
sleep.
Okay भाई हारू भाई मिलते हैं. कोई प्रॉब नहीं है.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is
No, I
not
said
the answer.
I used all my data
Wait,
and
how
then
come this
Genshin
conversation
Genshin
getting
is 50% done.
deja vu?
More 50% to full data mining.
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there.
कितने
One
जीबी
thing's
का
for
अपडेट
sure,
आया भाई?
though.
फोन में कितने
I'm
जीबी
going
का
to do
अपडेट आया है
whatever it
गेंशिन
takes
का
to make it
फोन में?
work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever
Use
participated
Wi-Fi
in.
kid.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it. Wait, what did you just say?
Ooh, just saved my
You
controller
heard me. Tear them all up.
ऊपर से गिरने से.
When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Go all out.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Into the sewer.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Just this once though. यार 2 सेकंड यार, ये बीच में बहुत बार आ रहा है, पता है? इसको मैं थोड़ा सेट ही कर लेता हूँ. तो इरिटेट कर रहा है. ओके. So yeah. And now we are ready to go. एक दो तीन चार पाँच. Okay, now I'm ready. Shanks first, I'm not here. Okay, and second, I don't have that thing called Wi-Fi. I used someone's Wi-Fi secretly, and then I got caught so hard. You got caught using someone's Wi-Fi. Hey, so what did he do when you caught his Wi-Fi? You were caught using his Wi-Fi.
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to you? Who did this? Those monsters! Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, 'cause you see,
Huh?
Ugh, what is this?
Fine.
A soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No,
You and Chiori are really...
of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as...
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the...
If I had it my way, it would be the other way
Like
around.
thief, brother, like
Anyway,
thief. And when I
we
got
both know
caught,
why
they
I'm
changed their
here.
path.
Tell me, how can the
Yeah,
Spina be a
their
service
path.
to you?
I'm happy,
If it's
but
not
they
too much
changed
trouble,
again.
Can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work?
Then you should
I'll
try
need
to
all the
hack
help I can
again.
get if I'm going to finish.
Oh, no
Hey,
problem.
how did you even
I've got
get
a
the
few of those
password
guys
in the
all ready
first
to
place?
go. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette?
Pass a
I'll need
word.
their help as well.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Who did this? Give me names.
Give
I'll
me
make
names.
sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Not this again.
Give me names.
What should we do?
Sort them by the time.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
मेरे को लगा मुझको शॉप के अंदर का दिखा बाहर से
Can't catch me.
PR team. Oh, that's a very long, funny, interesting, and sorry. I want to tell you, they gave me. Hey, give me a DC. We do a DC. Yes, we can do voice chat, but
Lenny and Lynette! Great, you're both here.
I can't do
A moment
it
later
while
and you'd have
gaming
missed us.
We read the article in the papers.
because I'm
We were just
streaming
about
from
to go
my
find Miss
PlayStation.
Chiori.
That's why.
She
and
helped design a
PlayStation
number
doesn't
of
have
our
DC.
costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who sent us.
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of
Live
it.
VC while
Okay,
streaming.
so
ad.
it's like this.
Some people can't be trusted.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
वैसे कुछ कुछ लोगों पे भरोसा नहीं कर सकते कुछ कुछ लोग रहते हैं बुरे मैं ऐसा देखो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ डायरेक्टली
Well then,
मैं
it's
बस
the
बता
best
रहा
time we
हूँ
go
लेकिन मैं
and
तभी भी
see
कर नहीं
what
सकता हूँ
evidence
क्योंकि
all
मैं
the
PlayStation के
bad
बीच में
stuff
यूज नहीं
we
कर
can
सकता
do,
हूँ
right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
You will never know
But the
what
show's in
will
another
sweep
2
out of their
days, isn't
mind.
it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion.
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
Yes.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
कितने सारे कैरेक्टर्स दिख रहे हैं भाई
I'm
इसमें
counting on you. Okay,
अपोजिट पार्टी पे
then let's
आग
also do
बरसने
as
वाली है लग
Chiori
रहा है
said, and meet up with her at Uter's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she
Hello,
won't have a
P1D
hard
Expo.
time making all those new
कैसा
outfits
है
for the
भाई
show.
रिप्लाई के बिना जाने वाला है तू आज भी people are way too comfortable with curse word nowadays हाँ इस मामले में भरोसा नहीं कर सकते, किस पे भी कोई भी कुछ भी बोल सकता है। आराम से निकल जाते लोग के वर्ड से मुझसे। Finally someone mature enough. But I'm not the type to either in the class of bad work. ना ना ना। अरे इसका टैलेंट देखना था यार मेरे को। वेडनेसडे और सैटरडे मिल रहा है। Let's hear your story, Sumesh. What type of story, yeah? We can't do voice chat here, P1D. Because I am streaming from PlayStation, that's why I can't use voice chat. Or do you really want to type?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Typing is a good practice.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
You like what you see.
What could the children be up to?
In Hindi चलेगा भाई, कोई problem नहीं है.
Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Transfixed, overruled, laid bare. Good morning. Any plans for today? Whenever I return home at midday, I often find the children sprawled across the ground in the midst of sleep. A certain level of fatigue is common at this hour. Perhaps you too should rest a bit before we head out.
चलो 2 दिन वेट करते हैं. $2930 points. Thanks. अंडरग्राउंड जाना है. $2K points.
You're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along?
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory.
Last time मैंने gamble all किया था.
This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can stop by for a tour. We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you put it that way...
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Why would he open a factory?
We have different marketing strategies.
Yes, gambled on है
While
वैसे.
I
अगर
specialize
पता
in
नहीं है तो.
high-end custom garments, He prefers low prices and
लेकिन
large
गैम्बल में भी थोड़े
size
लोचे रखा है मैंने तो
Maybe the rent here is cheap.
All right. Ugh, it's really creepy.
I gamble all will not
Never
work.
choose to buy anything from a place like that.
Exclamation gamble all नहीं
Let's hope
करेगा
you're
work. Gamble is better than slots. Yes, gamble is better than slots, but exclamation mark gamble all will not work. पहले ही बता रहा हूँ मैं. ये तो तुम ट्राई करोगे. 10%? You have to type in numbers, not percent, I think. हाँ, so starting होती है हमारी इस दिन से जिस दिन हम इस
We're in. There really is nobody here.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly
और
fell
एकदम
there.
एकदम जल्दी नहीं कर सकते हो थोड़ा टाइमिंग है बीच में कैसा
They usually use a recorded
सब लोग
tape
जीत
to
जीत के
before
खत्म
the
बहुत भर
factory.
लेंगे ना इसलिए थोड़ा सा ट्रस्ट बीच में टाइमिंग रहेगा 5 मिनट का टाइम है शायद तक 5 मिनट का या फिर 3 मिनट का टाइम है मैंने उस दिन बहुत जल्दी में सेट किया था कपड़े है भाई
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
limit is 5000 sorry 1000 shanks
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand? And
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
yep, this seems like Uter's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can.
हमारे घर के पास एक दुकान है जिसमें पीसी है एंड वाईफाई भी हमारे तो ये सबको बता दिया
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room. Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
It seems to have stopped.
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
मारो I wonder if anything can be
Let's roll.
it will be hard but I don't think it is impossible
Look out! There are guards here!
Showtime. Attaboy. Yeah.
गैम्बल ऑल वर्क नहीं करेगा और गैम्बल में हारने के बहुत कम चांसेस है तो उसमें इशू नहीं है हारने का गैम्बल में गैम्बल ऑन ऑल को ऑन रखूंगा मैं
This place is filthy! Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously
नहीं होगा, मैंने भी किया था.
Look over there.
Ooh, that water looks super nasty.
1000 है भाई, लिमिट 1000 है. अगर
I can smell the stench
बढ़ा
from
सकते हैं
all the way
अपने
over
से.
here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter.
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.